Yemanja is one of the most beloved and respected orixás, especially in Brazil. Imagine this, she is like a mother of the sea, with the power of the waters, who cares for and protects her children. She is so important that on February 2nd, thousands of people gather on the beaches to honor her, bringing flowers, perfumes, and gifts, all to give thanks and ask for her protection. The festivals for Iemanjá are full of colors, songs, and dances. People wear white, blue, or even colors of the sea, and they make offerings in large baskets that are delivered to the ocean. The waves carry these gifts to Yemanja, as if the sea were her great palace. In these celebrations, there is much respect and gratitude for the power she holds in caring for the waters and bringing prosperity. In every corner of Brazil, especially in the religions of Umbanda and Candomblé, Yemanja holds a special place in people's hearts. She is seen as the queen of the oceans, the one who listens to the requests and hopes of those who trust in her power. What's even more touching is that this connection with Yemanja isn't just about offerings, but about love, faith, and the desire to be in harmony with the forces of nature. Every year, it's as if the waters are filled with gratitude and good energies, and Yemanja, with her cloak of stars, embraces each of these gestures with care, ensuring protection and peace. Yemanja is like a great queen of the sea, who lives deep in the ocean, in a palace made of shells and starfish. She is considered the mother of almost all the other orixás, as if she is the one who cares for and protects them all. Additionally, she has a very special power to bring life, care for fertility, and help things grow, whether on land or in the waters. That's why many believe she is always nearby when a new cycle of life begins, such as when a child is born or when nature blooms. But the most incredible thing is that, just like the sea, which is full of mysteries and surprises, Iemanjá has many names. Depending on where you are, she can be called Inae, Janaína, Maria Mukuna, or even Isis. Each name has a special meaning, but all are connected to her power and her essence as the queen of the waters. People who know Iemanjá understand that she is very generous and always ready to listen to those who ask for her help, especially when it comes to love, family, and protection. She is like that comforting mother who wraps everyone in her waves, ensuring that even in difficult times, a new tide will always bring good things. That's why whenever someone looks at the sea and sees the shimmering water, they can imagine that Iemanjá is there, caring for and blessing them. The story of Iemanjá is full of adventures and magical moments. She married Oduduwa, a powerful king, and together they had 10 children, who also became very important orixás. Iemanjá was known for her wisdom and for being a protective mother, always ready to care for her large family. But as in many stories, not everything was perfect. At one point, Yemanja also married King Orunmila, but things didn't go smoothly between them. They ended up having disagreements, and during one of these difficult moments, something incredible happened. To escape a complicated situation, Yemanja transformed into a river. She flowed across lands and valleys until, at the end of her journey, she reached the ocean, where she transformed into the great queen of the waters. This transformation is one of the most remarkable moments in her story because it's how Yemanja became the ruler of all oceans. From that point on, she has been revered as the protector of the waters and the mother of all those who seek safety and peace in her vastness. Just imagine, each wave in the sea is like a part of Yemanja, carrying her strength and care to all who need her. That's why even today, many tell this story to remember that, just like a river that finds the sea, life sometimes takes us on unexpected paths, but they can transform us into something greater and stronger. On February 2nd, something very special happens on the beaches. It's the day to honor Yemanja, the queen of the sea. But for everything to go just right, it's important that those organizing the offerings are people who know the customs and traditions well. These experienced individuals know exactly what to do to ensure that the gifts reach Iemanjá in the best possible way. The offerings, or gifts, are placed in large decorated baskets filled with the foods Iemanjá loves. Among them are fresh fish, shrimp, and canjica, a traditional sweet made from corn. These offerings are taken to the shore, and people place the baskets in the waves, as if they were delivering their requests and thanks directly to Iemanjá. And there's more. Offerings to Yemanja can be made not only at the beach, but also in natural areas like rivers or lakes where people pay homage to her as well. Everything is done with great care and respect because everyone wants Yemanja to receive these gifts and protect her children. The most beautiful part of it all is watching the waves gently carry the baskets, as if they were heading straight to Iemanjá's palace at the bottom of the sea. This tradition is filled with love and hope, as people believe that by making these offerings, they are connecting with the strength and protection of this great mother of the waters. Every year, the Day of Iemanjá is a true celebration. In Bahia and Rio de Janeiro, the festivities are massive, with thousands of people gathering on the beaches to honor the Queen of the Sea. The streets and beaches fill with color and joy, with music, dances, and plenty of smiles. Decorated boats carry offerings to the sea, and the devotees wear Iemanjá's colors, light blue, white, and silver, which represent the sky, the sea, and the sparkle of the stars. In Bahia, especially in Salvador, the festivities are so big they resemble a true carnival. People hold processions to the sea, sing songs in honor of Iemanjá, and bring gifts like flowers and perfumes to thank her for all the good she brings. In Rio de Janeiro, the celebrations are just as lively, with people filling the beaches of Copacabana and other regions, always gazing at the horizon where the sea meets the sky, imagining that Iemanjá is there, watching and blessing. In São Paulo, the celebrations are a bit smaller but no less special. People also gather to make their offerings and celebrate the day of this powerful orixá, keeping the tradition alive. The magic of this day lies in feeling the connection with the sea, with nature, and with Yemanja herself, who is seen as a loving and protective mother, always ready to listen and help. Light blue, white, and silver are not just colors. They represent the essence of Iemanjá, her care, strength, and love. When people wear these colors, it's as if they are connecting even more deeply with her, becoming a part of the waters and the energy she radiates. Yemanja's children have a special energy that seems to come straight from the sea. They are mature individuals who know how to handle life's situations with calm and balance, as if they were true guides to those around them. You know those people who always have wise words and seem to understand what others are feeling. That's what Yemanja's children are like, always ready to offer advice and help bring peace. One interesting thing about Yemanja's children is that they have a strong connection with luxury and beauty. They enjoy beautiful, well-organized environments and all things that shine, like jewelry or elegant clothing. But this doesn't mean they are overly vain. It's more about appreciating what is beautiful and surrounding themselves with things that bring tranquility and comfort, like the gentle glow of the moon reflected on the sea at night. Moreover, Yemanja's children are very protective. They have a huge love for the home, for family, and for all those they consider part of their circle of care. They are like emotional anchors, always present to ensure that everyone around them is safe and well. This protective instinct is so strong that, many times, they take on the responsibility of caring for others, as if they were mothers at heart, no matter if they are men or women. Speaking of which, the maternal instinct of Yemanja's children is one of their most beautiful traits. They care for people the way Yemanja cares for her children, with patience, affection, and a force that comes from within, like the tides that never stop moving. Yemanja, besides being a powerful orixá of the waters, is also associated with Nossa Senhora dos Navegantes, Our Lady of Seafarers, in the Catholic Church. This means that in many traditions, people see these two figures as one, as both have a strong connection with the sea and with the protection of those who navigate or live near the waters. So when someone speaks of Yemanja, they are also remembering Nossa Senhora dos Navegantes, a very beloved saint to fishermen and all who need the sea's protection. One of the most beautiful ways to call on Yemanja is by saying Odoya. This word is a special greeting, like shouting with joy, "Hail Yemanja!" People use this greeting when they want to ask for protection, give thanks, or simply celebrate the presence of this great mother of the waters. It's as if, when saying Odoya, you are directly connecting with her energy and power. Yemanja has many qualities, and each of them reflects a different side of her personality. For example, at times, she can be a loving and nurturing mother who cares for her children with all her heart. At other times, she may show more strength and firmness, protecting those under her care with determination. These different faces of Yemanja are like phases of her life, each revealing a bit more of who she is. These qualities are so rich that, in every corner of the world, people celebrate Yemanja in a unique way, always recognizing how she can be so multifaceted and diverse, just like the waters of the sea, which can sometimes be calm and sometimes rough. If you've made it this far, you now know a little more about the wonderful Yemanja, right? This sea queen, so powerful and full of love, protects those who call upon her and watches over everyone's path. She is so special that, in addition to being the mother of the Orixás, she is also seen as Nossa Senhora dos Navegantes in the Catholic Church, always caring for those at sea or near it. And when we say Odoya, it's like we're calling on her with great affection, asking for her protection and thanking her for all the care she gives. Yemanja has many faces, just like the sea, which can be calm or full of waves. Each phase of her life shows a different side. Sometimes she is the nurturing mother, and at other times she is strong and firm, ready to protect her children. That's what makes her so fascinating and full of mysteries. Now, if you enjoyed learning more about Yemanja, I want to sincerely thank you for sticking around until the end. Your presence means a lot, and hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, why not do it now? That way you won't miss any new content. Oh, and if you can, leave that like. It really makes a difference, and let me know in the comments what you thought of this story. I love hearing your thoughts and getting suggestions for new topics. See you in the next video, and remember, Odoya Yemanja. Prayer to Yemanja, sweet, gentle, and dear prayer. Tomorrow you will have allowed us, but I do not know where your dwelling was formed, where the primitive forms of life were the cradle of all creation, of all nature, and of all humanity. Accept our prayers of recognition and love, that the flashes emanating from your diaphanous mantle of stars come as beneficial spiritual vibrations to relieve the ailments, heal the sick, and calm our brothers' troubled hearts with their afflicted souls. May the flowers and offerings we place on your sacred carpet be accepted by you, and when we enter the waters to offer them to you, may the waves of the sea be carriers of your divine fluids. Do this, O Queen of the Waters, so that the foam of the waves, in its immaculate whiteness, brings us the presence of Oxalá. Cleanse our hearts of all evil and ill will, and may our bodies touched by your sacred waters be freed with each passing wave from all material and spiritual ills. May the first wave that touches our faces wipe away all thoughts of vengeance from our minds. May the second wash our hearts and spirits so that we are not struck by the infamies and ill intentions of our enemies. May the third wave drive away the vanity of our hearts. And may the fourth cleanse our bodies of all physical ailments so that we may continue in health. May the fifth wave remove greed and avarice from our minds. And may the sixth wave come filled with flowers, so that our greatest desire is to cultivate fraternal love, which should exist among all men. And as the seventh wave passes, may we be pure and clean in mind, body, and soul. so that we may, even if only for a few seconds, see the splendor of your radiant image. This is what we humbly implore your children, so may it be.